Hello everyone, welcome to my new theory that Susie DELTARUNE is a zombie. Susie, the Prince from the Dark, is probably everyone's favorite boss monster in all of DELTARUNE, but what if I told you things weren't as they seemed? What if I told you Susie was some kind of zombie? This is Faint Orbit, and it is fainting time. As we all know, there is plenty of evidence to suggest that Susie is already dead. But I think rather than the ghost Susie theory I see making the rounds these days, I think both Susie and her sister Noelle are actually zombies. I'm Faint Orbit, and it is fainting time. Reason number 1, it takes one to know one. Susie mentions at the start of Chapter 2 that Chris was sleeping like a corpse, all class. How could she know what this is like without being a corpse? Reason number 2, Susie lives in the graveyard. As we all know, Susie hides in one of the graves in the epilogue of Chapter 1, prompting many to believe that Susie does in fact live there, like a zombie. Reason number 3, Susie has been feeling really sick lately. This dialogue, when calling Susie an unused classroom, mentions how hungry she has been for brains. Reason number 4, when holding up the shadow crystal in the light world, they mention that Susie looks at Christmas, as if in some kind of trance. Trance is referenced multiple times in DELTARUNE, but only as a hidden stat that makes Snowgrave deal double damage but cost double TP. We already know that Noelle is a zombie. Could trance be a quality that zombies have in DELTARUNE? Reason number 5. Spamton G. Spamton has the line,
"The night and roaring armor, the entity, and the word of darkness. Ha ha ha. Please stop trying to eat my brains."
Spamton's refusal to make any sense with his description of Susie could imply he fears her. Who else is eating his brain anyhow? Reason number 6. The prophecy says a human, a zombie, and a princess from the dark arrive to banish the Gaster's paradise. We know that Frisk is the human and Azrael is the Duke of Dark, but what if the zombie we are waiting for is actually Susie? Reason number 7. The song playing before Susie kills King in the Pacify-only run of Chapter 1 is called Imminent Death. It is called this because Susie is dead and also imminent. Reason number 5. Gaster only talks to dead people. Susie later says, "I remember. I was only 19 at the time, but a skeleton with 2 scars over his eyes talked to me about freedom." This is Sans Papyrus' childhood friend, Gaster. Reason number 8. Susie even looks like Gaster. When Noelle says, "Is that a scar or part of your eye?" the Gaster reads down as if you cry. She is clearly referencing Susie's scars over her eyes. There are also other lines and references to zombies. Susie has one line referencing it, and so does Ralsei. There's also the line where Papyrus threatens to kill Susie, but I don't really think that's that important. It seems pretty obvious to me now that Susie is a zombie, making her a much better knight candidate. How do you think this will play into later chapters? Let me know in the comments below.